from business life that basically, oh yeah, we're going to do something over here. You want to come do this? You want to come do that?
And it just kind of evolved.
And it evolved into where we're, we do have 38 million links on the internet on the video side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our web page side, which is where we were always heavy, has got the least amount of links of anything, but we still do 2,000–3,000 unique visitors a day over there. So
which actually is quite a few.
Which is good. It's enough to put us in the upper 5% of websites in the world.
That is pretty good.
But, like we try to talk to people about relevant things in an irrelevant fashion.
What do you mean irrelevant? Okay, I don't know if I'd say irrelevant fashion. I'd say unusual fashion.
Well,
because a lot of times when we're sitting there talking, okay, well, first of all, as one of my friends had told me, they said, yeah, my dad's a fan of yours, and he said, I told him this is the only place you're going to get news with somebody in a bikini.
Yeah, it is right, because, and then people will say, well, you can't do this and be legitimate news people. Well, we're two of the only members of the Radio and Television News Directors Association online division, because they take us very seriously about it, because we do serious news, but we don't do serious news. Like I said, we do it more in a casual fashion, because we do commentary on it. Unless it is really important, then we do we have done breaking news. We were on the air, and we simply switch what we're doing and get the stuff up immediately. So you can go to our website where we have a news ticker available there, which we try to keep updated if there's important news. A lot of the news tends to be the same stuff, so I don't bother with the same thing over and over again. But we do home improvement. We do how-to tips. We do cooking with Notaspringchick. We do the bikini czar, which is, she knows everything about bikinis, because you have to see how many swimsuits she has. We do my segment, which they tend to say I'm on the camera too much. Well, I'm only on the camera at most twice a day.
Well, actually, we'll share a few things, because some of the segments, like Oldecam's comments on the headlines of today, we've actually talked about how we go into preparing that. And basically, they are headlines from today, and they're from around the world, not just the United States.
And it's done live. I don't have, it's done from the computer. It's done, live from the computer. It's done from newspapers. It's done from whatever is important at that moment that we can get our hands on. Because at first, I've been doing this for a long time. The first time I ever did it live, which I have done it live, was at a SEMA event 4 years ago. And I sat there and put a little, because I sat there and I did the headlines of the day in 60 seconds back in those days.
Actually, we'll try and see how we do this, because part of it is, this is the first time we're doing it, so we actually have the cameras set up as we're doing it here
so they're filming us doing what we're doing.
But see, what I don't know is, like, if we're at an event, we don't have the other camera. They say this for being live video on here,
That's
but
right.
Can we also record it? Because I know they can.
No, we can record it at that time. We haven't figured out how to do it
We're
yet.
still figuring out, because I know that they can watch the shows that were live before.
Yeah.
But what we're trying to figure out is if we can take this feed and save it on the computer at the same time, so we can use it somewhere else.
I'm not certain.
So
I know they do have a record thing, but I'm not certain how it's done. For their archives means that basically they won't let you archive so much because
bandwidth.
Because of bandwidth. Like we're probably pushing the end of this segment right now.
Yeah.
But now we're going to go off and try it on another system too to see how that works. But we're going to be back again tomorrow here also, so we don't know what time. It may be setting up the beach, or maybe setting at a park.
But you get to see wherever we are, because even like on Monday we'll be traveling to Las Vegas.
We're going to broadcast live from the road and from Las Vegas.
Actually, we could do it from both.
Yep.
That's right.
Get ourselves something to munch on, sit down at a park bench and turn the equipment on and broadcast live.
Well, and a lot of it has to do with where you can get a signal.
Actually, we know outside of Barstow you can get a great signal.
Barstow has a great internet signal.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of it has to do with internet signal.
Yeah, and then you get on going towards Barstow from Los Angeles, which is where we're headquartered. In that one little area, about X amount of miles coming to Barstow, coming away from Barstow, you have unbelievable signal. But when you get, like 20 miles beyond Barstow either direction, you're total dead zone. So we can't do anything for at least an hour and a half either way.
Part of it is based on what we're doing, we may actually be able to, I think we're going to be able to shoot in places we can't actually take the camera.
Yeah.
Because we're bringing the laptop with us, and it looks like we're just working on the computer.
Yeah, so you're going to get to see stuff that's not going to be able to be taped. That's the difference.
Ooh.
because, I mean, like we're,
Or maybe we could just take the webcam. Well, I don't know, we have to try a few different things.
yeah, well, you can actually, if we take it here, we can take a copy of this and move it elsewhere, so.
Yeah, well, okay, so we're figuring some of these, all these things
And
out.
you're gonna
It's all
get a
good.
chance to see her in her swimsuits, you know, better than what this, because we really don't know how to operate the system yet. I mean, for instance, I can tell you, my computer, we basically spent an ungodly amount of money to take Vista off of my computer and put XP on it, and my camera on the computer, which basically has zoom. I got the better camera of the two. It's got all the little zooms.
Well, you know what, actually, I have another that other webcam.
Well,
Actually, we've got multiple ones.
to be honest, we can plug one of our other cameras
yeah,
into the
could.
system and then control it, then, you know, can do it remote
Because
control.
the other one I have, it has the face tracking.
Yes,
So
well,
you
so
can do
did
things
mine.
and move up and down and
But
all.
my
those
computer
things.
comes with all of that.
Oh.
But I don't have, because it's an XP system, I have to basically plug in the software that goes with it from the hard drive that we took out of the computer.
So part of it is, I think we're going to see lots of experimenting.
Yeah, so
Next
it's going to be for next week. You're going to see us do it from every ungodly place we can do it from. We may end up, you know, if we got a press room, we end up doing a press. Oh, we're going to tell people.
What?
In September, we're going to the D23. And
Oh.
if they'll allow us, we'll do some live stuff from the D23 also.
Actually, that would be really good. Now, for some of you, you're probably going, what in the world is D23 and why should we care about that? D23 is something, actually, I've never seen this put on by Disney.
It's a huge Disney, 4-day Disney event in the Anaheim Convention Center across the street from Disney. You know, we're going to see what we can do if they'll allow us to do it live from there on camera.
Oh, if we can, that would be really
Because, I mean,
good.
maybe for a little 30-second spot, come on from the press room and say, hi, this is, you know, because she's not Oldecam over there. I'm not Oldecam, she's not Springchick to Disney. Although they do think it's funny that I'm being, you know, needled on television. They thought that was hilarious. So, well, because it means they got a celebrity coming. But I guess until the next time, though, we're going to have to end our piece because we got no idea how long we can go before they.
Yeah, we don't know how long the time limit is, but for now, this is not a Springchick.
And this is Oldecam.
And we're here yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
And for more information, go to www.montybubbles.net on the net. I think we zapped out on the time. We got hit by an, would you believe that? Look,
Here, just put, remind
remind
me.
me in
Just put
1 hour.
4 hours.
4 hours, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we go to that, we'll set up the next one.
So I'm going to log out of this, or do you want me to just minimize it?
No, just log out of it because we want to log off. We're off the air. Because there's no, we don't know if that's saved or what. We don't really care because it's on that camera right there anyway, you see?
Okay, you want to restart, and I'll go to the next side.
Do the same thing as also. And, you know, it's complicated to do this because we're now going on our second system. We actually have a third system. The third system has bandwidth limitation massively on it though, so. I've been telling everybody, this is our first attempt at this. First one actually looked pretty good. We don't know what this one's going to look like.
We're also going to have to do the connect on our Facebook.
I don't have, well, we'll do that later, so. My mood is select, I don't know where.
We'll just leave it blank.
Yeah, we don't know what the mood is yet.
Go live.
Yep.
This is the next one we're doing. Who can chat with me? I don't care.
Everyone.
Everyone.
So it's, okay, just,
Put the live description right there.
well, just tell them it's a news video web coming to you live. For the first time ever, or actually for the second time.
From Stickum.
From Stickum. Let's see what they got. I know.